Because the end of the week and the weekend, things will cool off yet again. So let's check on the forecast, Joanna.
Yeah, let's hope everybody's online by the weekend.
Let's hope so, because, yeah, the weekend, it's going to be cool and perhaps wet.
Right. Well, we have a little company today. Yes, we do. Jay Skursky from the Niagara Gazette is joining us to talk about the Bills. A lot of people didn't get to see all the action, perhaps listen to it on the radio. This was one of those games not too interesting watching or listening to.
No, they may have actually been kind of lucky that they weren't able to see the game. It was an ugly performance. It was a win that the Bills needed, certainly, and they weren't able to come up with it. Here we go. We have a look at Kevin Jones' early run. And that was the second play from scrimmage for the Lions, and it was a bad start for the Bills, obviously.
Yeah, they were looking pretty good. I mean, I thought this was supposed to be the easy team, right, Aaron?
Well, they're 0-5. You would think it would have been easy. They did play, they played the Bears, too, and they got beat pretty badly by them, just like we did. And I was looking at their schedule. The games they lost by just a few points, Jay.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they've played every game that they've had, they've played very close, and it was just a matter of, holding on to one in the fourth quarter, and yesterday they were able to do that.
Yeah.
Where do you lay any blame for this game? Who takes it on the chin for this one?
It's hard. It is hard. I would have to lay the blame on the players, though. There was a lot of missed tackles, a lot of opportunities lost. J.P. Lossman made a couple of bad decisions. His pocket awareness wasn't strong. Here we have another look at Terrence McGee, who had another tough day. Roy Williams had a career day for the Lions, catching 10 passes for 163 yards. And that's just on Terrence McGee. He was supposed to be a leader in this secondary, along with Nate Clements. And in reality, it's been the rookie safeties that have played better for the Bills.
Yeah, that's what you're starting to see now. You're not seeing. You can't say, "Oh, we're playing a lot of rookies and they're playing like rookies." It's really not the case. It seems even the veterans are letting us down. These are the first time I'm seeing these highlights because we didn't have power. And boy, what a frustrating day. It just seems like once again they go on the road and their energy level seems really down too.
Yeah, their first 3 drives they went for negative yards, and I mean this was a game that they knew they needed, and you would think that they would come out a little stronger than that. And here in the second half, J.P. Lossman, great opportunity to make a play deep and just overthrows his receiver. J.P.'s shown that he has the arm to make those throws, but it's time that he starts completing a few of those passes. And as I was saying earlier, it was just missed opportunities that led to this loss.
So, Jay, what do you think? Can they regroup for the Patriots next weekend?
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, if you look at the season opener, nobody gave them much of a chance in that game, and they probably should have won it against New England there. So you don't want to write them off, but these last 2 losses have certainly been frustrating and disappointing. At 2-2, it looked like they may have had a chance at the playoffs, and that looks to be a long shot now.
Yeah, it's scratch and claw to get back to 500. But they do have the Patriots coming to town this week. The Patriots, though, coming off a bye week, and you have to think they'll be rested and ready to go. But you never know which Bills team is going to show up. If they're at the Ralph and they're feeding off the crowd and they come out strong, things could go really well. If they play like they do against the Lions, it's going to be a long day on Sunday.
Absolutely.
We're ready for a surprise. How about that?
Yes. Well, you know what? Hey, go Sabres. 5-0. If you want to think something positive, think Rick Jeanneret screaming 7 times for their scores on Saturday. So they won both Friday and Saturday for those of you who may not have known.
Right, exactly. Listen to that on the radio as well.
Yeah, I bet.
A little bit more exciting. Jay Skursky from the Niagara Gazette, thanks so much for joining us
Great
this
job
morning.
having me this morning. Thanks.
Yeah, interesting. I know it probably wasn't too fun, but thanks for analyzing the game for us. It is 6:53. Chilly out there this morning, isn't it, Aaron?
Yeah, 38 degrees, but at least today will be a nicer day, so we'll enjoy some sunshine with temps near 60. We'll talk more about that coming up after the